Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. It's Friday. I am headed out the door to work, and here's what I'm taking with me. Coffee and tea here for 0 smart points. Again, I use the Great Value House Blend K-Cup from Walmart for 0 smart points. I have 1 tablespoon of Dairy Star fat-free half and half in there also for 0 smart points. So my coffee is 0. Teamy tea this morning is the last of my Teamy Skinny Mojitos. So I have 1 teaspoon of the Teamy Skinny Tea. I have the juice of a lime in there, and then I have the last of my mint that I muddled. So no more mojitos for me. So this is the last of the mint, and then all of that is 0. When I get to work and it's steeped for a few hours, I will then add my lime flavored seltzer water for my Teamy Skinny Mojito, and that is 0 smart points. For lunch today, I'm having again the chicken coleslaw. If you missed my Sunday meal prep video, it basically has coleslaw mix and shredded carrots for 0 smart points, 3 ounces of grilled chicken breast for 0 smart points, probably about 1/4 cup of fresh cranberries for 0 smart points, and then the dressing is just 1 tablespoon of Banquet light mayonnaise for 0 smart points, and 1 tablespoon of fat-free Greek yogurt for 0 smart points. So my chicken coleslaw for lunch is all 0 smart points. And snacks, of course, here are 0 smart points as well. I have a cup of the Hungry Girls Scoopable Apple Pie Mix for 0 smart points. And then I have 1 small apple, the same apple that I did not eat yesterday. So 0 smart points for snacks, 0 for lunch, and 0 for beverage. That's what I'm having so far until dinner tonight. You guys, I wish I could tell you how amazing this popcorn smells. And this is what I have to pass every single day on my way to my walk break. It's super fresh, it's super yummy. It's Disney popcorn. It smells amazing. And I'm walking past it. I'm going outside, I'm walking away. Hey everyone, it's Friday, and here is my outfit of the day. What will I do when it is not boots weather anymore? So today is my last long run. I've had hardly any long runs, but today is my last long run before my half marathon next Sunday. I can't believe it's here already. I was saying earlier that I feel like I'm pretty much prepared. I still kind of do, but today I need to run 10 to 12 miles. It was supposed to be 12 miles. But I'm feeling so much pain in my right leg again. My right butt cheek, and actually kind of down into my thigh and even my knee. So I don't know what's up with that. I think I ran 2 miles the last 2 days. Well, I've run a mile, you know, every day for a while. But the mile yesterday and the mile the day before, I kind of pushed it on the speed. And now I kind of regret that, because I wonder if that's the cause. But so I wanted to do 12 miles. I'm gonna try and do at least 10 and just, you know, push it and see how far I can go. I'll probably just run through it because I always run through pain anyway. It's what I do. But it'll be fine. It should be fine. We're just not really looking forward to it. So got some wacky hair going on here. It started out with curls and now it's not. Trying to figure out some new ways to wear my hair as it gets longer. So if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I just wish I could blink my eyes and have it long again. But I am taking hair, skin, and nail vitamins, which have biotin in it, and I think that's actually helped tremendously over the past couple months. So I recommend, especially when they're gummy vitamins, because they taste delicious. Okay, I just finished all 12 miles. I decided early on to do all 12 because I refuse to give up on myself right now. And even though I could have done 10 and still be fine for the half marathon next weekend, doing 10 when I plan to do 12 is giving up on myself, and I refuse to do that. So I did all 12, and my legs are aching from the inside out, so I definitely need some ibuprofen, but I am absolutely confident that next weekend will go great. Now that I've done 12. What's one more mile, right? One more mile. Oh my gosh, I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired, but I feel very accomplished and I'm very happy that I did the entire 12 miles. Yes, I'm very happy that I can pretty much pull off a half marathon with very, very little training. So that makes me super happy. There's a couple things I want to show you guys before I headed home because this masterpiece, oh my gosh, that is my meal plan for next week in its entirety. I am talking Monday through Sunday, every meal, every snack to the point. And you know what? It's perfect. If I follow this, I will be well in the black for my points at the end of the week next week, which, as you know, almost never happens. I'm almost always negative. So this, I'm just so proud of the way it came out because my points are perfect. On the days I wanted higher points, I have higher. On the days I want less, I have less. I get to work my wine in 3 days next week. I'm using leftovers out of the freezer to get those used up. And next weekend is my half marathon weekend, so it's a tricky weekend of eating out. This is perfect. So we'll see if I can complete it as perfectly as it is written. And it's just typed up beautifully. That is the Weight Watchers meal building PDF. It's on the Weight Watchers website, but it's very, very hard to find. So if you guys want a copy of that, comment down below and I will send you the link for that because it's hard to find. I think you have to search Weight Watchers meal building something. Meal building worksheet, I think, and then it might come up. The second thing I want to show you guys, I want to show you guys this for 2 reasons. Number one, because I have 5 days out of 30 completed on my habit tracker. 5 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to January 5th. And as you know, I am tracking a 1 mile run every single day in 2018 for as long as I can. For January, for sure. The first 30 days for sure, because that's the first habit that I'm tracking on my habit trackers, and then in February I will probably track a different habit. But I'm showing you guys this because a lot of you have requested requested the PDF for the 30-day habit tracker, and I want to know, what is everybody tracking? What habits are you guys going to track? You don't have to start on January 1st. You don't have to start on January 15th. You could start on a January 29th or a January 7th, or you can start whenever you want because it's completely undated. It's literally just 30 days. So I want to know what you guys are tracking. What habits are you tracking? Because I'm just very curious. I think it's interesting, and it would be very interesting to see how you guys carry a resolution through to a goal, through to a habit, and then see success in that initial thought. That would be very interesting to me. So I'd like to hear what your habits are that you're tracking and why. What goal is that leading towards? So let me know down below. I am curious. And then, oh, I wanted to show you guys my thank you cards. I finished my thank you cards and I have to say they're beautiful. I used to scrapbook for years and years and years, and years since my kids were babies, and I miss it. I loved it. It was such a great creative outlet, and I have to say I love the way that my scrapbooking style evolved into my scrapbooking style. I love my style. So anyway, it carries over. It doesn't really carry over into my planner because I can't really scrapbook with different medium in my planner because it just gets too bulky and hard to write in. I found that out the hard way. But it does, my scrapbook style does carry over into my cards. So here's my thank you cards. Oh, that's so cute. Isn't that so adorable? It's got so many textures and different media and the buttons and the burlap, and I think it's so cute. Here's one. Here's another one because I love the little printed flowers. Aren't those so cute? And seriously, they're all the same. All 20 of them look like this because, as you know, my time is super duper limited, and as creative as I want to be, it takes a tremendous amount of time for me just to come up with the idea, and then I spent forever at Michael's finding just the exact elements that I wanted, and then of course putting the whole thing together. It goes much faster if you can do it in like assembly line mode. So for you guys that are getting thank you cards, I'm sorry, they all look the same. But I had so much fun doing them. I'm so excited to try and incorporate more crafts into my year this year. And the first thing I'm going to do next, I guess the second thing I'm going to do, is that darn latch hook rug kit that I've been working on for probably 2 years now. I think I've worked on it once since we moved into Eddie's mom's house. And the reason is because it's really kind of a headache to pull it out and pull all the pieces out. But I'm going to find a way to make it work because I want to work on it in the evenings. It's so relaxing to me. I love it, love it, love it. And I love seeing the progress. So as soon as I pull it out, I will show you guys my progress so far. And I'll probably be working on it for another few months, honestly. Unless I really like buckle down and spend some time on it, which is what I'd like to do. One more thing I gotta show you guys before I head home, and I really gotta get home because I gotta shower and I gotta make dinner, so I'm gonna be eating at probably 10, I guarantee you. It will probably be 10, and I gotta get up tomorrow morning at 5:30, so it's gonna be, I gotta get home. But I gotta show you guys one more thing. This is coconut lime velaments. I have had this in my desk drawer at work for probably at least 8 months, many months. I got this at Trader Joe's at the checkout line. Coconut lime velaments. I decided to finally open them today and give them a shot, and you know what? They are 8 mints for 0 smart points. 8 mints. That's a pretty dang good deal. And they're not teeny tiny, they're bigger than Tic Tacs. I don't know, they're more candy-like to me than mints, but they taste delicious. If you can suck on them instead of chew them up, you'll probably do a lot better than I did. I couldn't help it, I chewed them. They were delicious. They were like candy to me. You know what guys, I don't crave sweets, but I do like sweets. I don't crave them, but when I have something sweet, I really enjoy it. I really like the gum that I've been having, of course, the Project 7. I also like Icebreakers, Ice Cubes gum, and I like gum because it tastes sweet and it's a good distraction from eating, but I do like odd bits of candy here and there. If there's 0 points, hello, yes. And then as much as I say I don't crave sweets, if you put it in front of me and I decide to take that first bite, it's all gone. But anyway, these little velaments, 8 of them for 0 points. I love it. Anyway, I'm headed home. I'm going to enjoy my apple that I have not had yet because I still have, what, like an hour and a half before I can eat dinner. And I still have a little bit of my Teamy tea left, which is a great appetite suppressant. So I need that a lot right now. So I'm going to have those 2 things, head home, shower, and I'll show you what I'm making for dinner. Okay, you guys, I'm making the 2-ingredient pizza dough, and I didn't film this from the beginning because I literally thought it wasn't going to work, but it made such a good dough. I am so impressed that I'm going to show you guys. So it's literally only just, it's half a cup of self-rising flour and half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. Mix it together. I actually ended up using more flour as I mixed and kneaded, so I think I ended up with 3/4 of a cup of the self-rising flour, which is 8 smart points, and then half cup of the non-fat Greek yogurt, which is 0 smart points. I made 2 little pizza rounds, so they're actually the same size. This one I made first, and I made pretty thin. I wanted to see how big I could make it. And then I decided for mine I wanted a little bit thicker crust, so I made it just a little bit smaller, but here's like the size of my hand. It's still going to be a pretty good size pizza for a personal pizza. So I'm so impressed. So each of these pizzas right now are going to be 4 smart points. Now the recipe says if you're doing pizza crust, you have to bake it at 500 degrees for 15 minutes in order for the crust to get crusty. So I think what I'm going to do is bake it for about 10 or 5 to 10 minutes maybe. I'm going to watch it and make sure it doesn't get too brown, and then I'm going to bake it for just a little while first and then add the toppings and then finish the 15 minutes of baking. So in it goes. For my pizza sauce, I really just wanted something that is 0 smart points, so I'm just using some basic tomato sauce, which is 1/4 cup for 0 smart points. You can probably have the whole can for 0 smart points, but I doubt I'm even going to use a whole 1/4 cup. I'll probably just use a couple tablespoons. I added some Italian seasoning, a lot of Italian seasoning, and about a 1/2 teaspoon or 3/4 teaspoon of minced garlic, all 0 smart points. Okay, it's been about 8 minutes, and here's what the pizza looks like now. So you can see that it's kind of browning up around the edges, and it is like, it's nice and firm. Not crispy yet, but nice and firm. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the toppings on right now. This was 8 minutes. I'll probably put it in for like another 8 minutes, but I will watch it very, very closely. For toppings, I'm going to use 5 slices of Hormel turkey pepperoni for myself. 5 slices is 0 smart points, and I hope it's enough for that. It seems like a pretty big pizza. If I had some Canadian bacon in here, I would put that on, or some vegetables, but it's like, it's 10:15 and I really just want to eat at this point. So I'm just going to do 5 slices of turkey pepperoni, and then I'm going to do 1/4 cup of Kraft fat-free mozzarella for 0 smart points. So the whole pizza should be 4 smart points. For Eddie's pizza, I'm going to use the same turkey pepperoni and then just regular mozzarella cheese for his. Okay, here they are ready to go back into the oven, and I just wanted to show you again because I don't know if you can tell, but my pizza dough puffed up like really, really nicely. It's nice and puffy. It's definitely puffier than Eddie's, although his did puff up as well, so it just looks so good. I'm so impressed. And I actually think now that it's probably better to make a smaller circumference pizza, because then you can use less toppings and not have to worry about like spreading them out over so much circumference. So I did use 5 slices of pepperoni and 1/4 cup of mozzarella, and then on Eddie's I used 10 slices of pepperoni, and I don't know, I just grabbed handfuls, probably like 1/2 cup of his cheese. So, I don't know, they look pretty good. I'm so impressed. Okay, back in the oven. Okay guys, here is my dinner, and I am just so impressed by this pizza crust. It is nice and crispy on the bottom. I ended up cooking it about 16 minutes total, and it just was so fast. Like, you guys know I won't cook anything unless it's fast. I just don't have time, and I don't want to spend the time. So it was super fast, super easy cleanup. It puffed up well. It's awesome, and I haven't even tasted it yet, so I'm sure I'm gonna love the flavor. I'll let you guys know if the flavor's terrible, but I am in love with this pizza dough already. So the pizza, as I said, is 4 smart points. I have avocado here. I did not weigh the avocado tonight. I am just way too tired. It's 10:30 and I just want to eat and go to bed. So I have a small avocado here, and I'm counting 4 points because it's the same size as what I had last night. And then over here I have some of the leftover chicken Waldorf salad that I made for lunches, and that is all 0 smart points. So everything on my plate is 4 smart points. I'm having a Diet A&W root beer with that, and then for dessert I'm having this cranberry yogurt again, which again is the cranberry sauce that I made, which is 0 smart points, and about a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. So that is all 0. That is 4 points, and my lunch today was all 0. So everything for my day in total is 4 smart points. And that's it, you guys. Over and out. I am checking out. I'm exhausted. Okay, yes, I just caught myself. You see how exhausted I am? This whole plate is not 4 points. It is 8 points, and my total for the day is 8 points. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to bed. Okay, I just had to come back and tell you guys that that pizza was amazing. I am absolutely sold on that crust. It was super easy. It was very delicious. It was crispy on the bottom. Eddie said it could be cooked a little bit longer to be a little crispier, which I agree, but I was tired and hungry. But you have to try the pizza crust. It was awesome. I also wanted to show you guys my little guilty pleasure at the end of the night. Stanley? Hi, princess. That's not it. That's just my baby. Stanley, what you doing? She needs to go to bed too. She's grumpy. Okay, so here is my guilty pleasure. Gummy vitamins. Yep, I like a little something sweet at the end of the night. So here are the 4 gummy vitamins that I take. All of them are servings of 2 gummies, but I only take 1 because I'm trying to, you know, minimize the points. So I don't know, sometimes when I feel like I really need some good candy, then I'll have 2 of them. But for the most part, I just take 1 of each. So first of all, I take this Women's Energy, Metabolism, and Bone Support. This is like a fruity kind of gummy. It's delicious. 220 complete 220 gummies. And it's a complete multivitamin. Oh, I'm so tired. So that is a yummy fruity flavor. That is one that I take. And then I always take this. Okay, this comes from Costco. This comes from Costco. So this is a vitamin C gummy. I've taken this one for a long time, like a year at least. And I take 1 of those as well. It tastes like oranges. It's super yummy. So Kirkland Adult Gummies Vitamin C. I think most of these come from Kirkland from Costco. This is my favorite because it tastes so good. Look at it. It's like big kind of, it's not really like a gumdrop, but it's like a big candy with like sugar coating on the outside. Oh, it's so good. So this one is calcium. So I have vitamin C and calcium. This is 500 milligrams of calcium with vitamin D also for strong bones and teeth. And that is Costco. And then the last one I take is this hair, skin, and nails. This one is from Walmart and it's gone. I have to get more this weekend. So this has biotin in it and it's a nice fruity flavor as well. And I take 1 of these. So they're all really, really good. They're just like, I don't know, just like a fun little treat at the end of the night. So I'm going to take my vitamins and go to bed. By the way, I do not count points on any of these. I think that I know for a fact on the vitamin C, 2 of them is 1 smart point and 1 of them is 0 smart points. I haven't actually calculated the others. I would imagine that if I took 2 of each one like I should, then that would be 4 smart points. So I'm totally not willing to waste. I know it's not a waste because they're vitamins, but I'm not willing to use 4 points on vitamins, so I'm happy taking 1 a day and not counting them. It's a good compromise for me. And yes, I know I could take regular vitamins, but I really cannot stand swallowing pills. So this is it for me.